What is up, everybody? Jaco here today, and it's first time driving my SUV for a while, so I can actually make videos in my car, because number one, my car drives itself, and number two, I have a mount, where in my Corvette it doesn't drive itself nor have a mount. So today's topic is going to be about dating apps, and I know that I've reiterated this so many times, but now as a paid user on multiple apps and officially deleting all my apps on my 30th birthday, which is September 9th. If you guys are interested in knowing, I will be 30. So I remember when I started when I was 18 years old. It's interesting. I wish I started 18-year-old now instead of 18-year-old back then, but it is what it is. So I want to talk about dating apps, and should you use them, should you not use them, what are the good ones, what are the bad ones, and what is my experience with dating apps. So, and I feel like I can give a review on these apps, number one, because I am on multiple apps, and number two, I have been paying for them for the last 6 months, roughly speaking. So I feel like I can give my experience on this topic. So let me just make this turn real quick. So, as you guys also know, my daughter, I'm the mother of my daughter, I actually met through a dating app. So that as well gives me, come on guy, what you racing for to get to a red light? Also gives me more reason to speak on this situation. But dating apps nowadays are the worst that they've ever been. And the reason for that is because of social media and because people take it as a joke. And when you take it as a joke and more people on it are taking it as a joke, it then becomes laughable and nobody's taking it seriously. Now, obviously, there's different relationship types on dating apps. However, I'm looking for a long-term relationship / lifetime partner, which is different, than other things. Some people are looking for hookups, short-term relationships, just friends, etc., etc. So I want to talk about different apps and the people I met and the amount of time that I've wasted pursuing people and getting to know people and things not working out. Now, a lot of this could come from my stem of pickiness because I feel I offer a lot. I feel I bring a lot to the table. I have a lot to offer. I have, I believe, this is what I believe. And let me tell you what I believe. I believe that I'm an above average looking male. Now, some of you guys might be like, Jake, you're handsome, you're gorgeous. Let me be honest with you. I think I'm a 6.5 out of 10. That means I'm in the top 65% looking of men. I don't think I'm a 7. I don't think I'm an 8. I don't think I'm a 9. I don't think I'm a 10. For those of you people who think I'm overly cocky, I don't. My body, I think, right now is like an 8 out of 10. I can get it to a 10 out of 10. It's very, very difficult, obviously, being natural. Financially, I'm an 8 out of 10. 10 out of 10, is anybody making over $500,000 a year for me to think, and without a lot of debt and et cetera, et cetera. I have my own house. I have 2 cars. I don't have a drinking problem. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. So overall, I think I'm a pretty good individual, like well-rounded individual. I have a gorgeous daughter. Now, people might, people see me and they're like, yeah, your daughter is gorgeous, but she's 20 months, so I don't have to deal with the baby mama. You might have feelings for her. I don't want to have to take care of every kid. So my daughter is seen as, baggage to some people, and that's an awful word because my daughter's not baggage to me. I love my daughter to death, and if somebody can't accept my daughter, then I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you have. I don't care who you are. I'm not interested in you, to be honest. If you have no wants of my daughter, like that is my number one priority. I'd rather be single the rest of my life than to not have my daughter in my life or somebody dislike my daughter. But let's get back to the apps, right? So somebody like myself, who I said about all those great qualities about myself, I don't really have much success on dating apps. Now, does that mean people don't like me? No, it doesn't mean people don't like me. There's people that like me, but they're not in the same class as I am. And what I mean by that, and this is not just me judging off of looks, this is overall qualities, right, of a person. This is me telling you about people that I got to know. I think that people in life need to find somebody who's similar to them in life. And what I mean by that is, like, just because I make this much doesn't mean somebody else has to make this much, but it also means that they should be financially stable. So there's just some things, like you have to have a car, you have to have your own place, whether it's an apartment or not. So you have to ask yourself, what do you bring to the table and what does somebody else bring to the table? And are your tables have similar plates on them? Are they both similar fulfilled? So that's just what I ask, because I don't want to be with a woman who just doesn't have anything or not established in this world at all, because I've done that before. And I literally live like feeling like I have to take care of this person, and then they should live up to me and be nice to me and sweet because I'm doing all this for that person, and that's not right. So back to the dating apps. I think I had my most success on Hinge, but for all the ones that I've tried Hinge, I tried Bumble, I tried Tinder, I tried Badoo, I tried Stir, which is a parent dating app. I tried Facebook dating. So I've been through tons. There's another one, I forgot what it was called, but so point being made, I think Tinder has to be one of the worst apps. And I'll be honest with you, on Tinder, what I've done, which I don't condone and I don't recommend people to do, is I just swiped right on everybody because it's so simplistic to just click that button and not even look at the person. The profile is a click away, and that is like the biggest issue with Tinder, is who's going to read a profile if it's a click away, right? And that's the problem with a lot of these dating apps, is their focus is looks. So with Tinder, over the last 5 months or so, I have over 2,300 matches. I did not meet one of those individuals of the 2,300, to be honest with you. So between fake profiles, people I'm not interested in, people who are playing around, come on, man, Jesus. The list goes on and on, right? So that's that. So regards to Bumble, you can match with somebody, and the rules are women first. So this is for straight individuals. I don't know how it works if you're gay. So, but with women, I think if you're gay, the guy still has to message you first. But with Bumble, they have to message you first, right? So that being said, if they don't message you in 24 hours, then they unmatch. And then if you have a paid version, you can extend it for an extra 24 hours, and then they unmatch. So if you match with somebody that you really like or sent a super Bumble likes to or whatever, and they don't respond to you, you're out of luck. So I've talked to a lot of people from Bumble. Regards to matching with people, I probably match with 1 out of every 100 people that I like. Listen to that ratio. I probably match with 1 out of every 100 people that I like. And I think the same goes with Hinge too. And now when you're new on these apps or newer on these apps, I think that people are more interested in you because you're not this old face. Like, you're not there for a while. So Hinge, there's some days on Hinge I get like 3 likes, or some days I get 1 likes, and there's days and days where I go with absolutely no likes. So I don't understand it. But the people that like me, why is this person putting on their flashing lights? Whatever. The people that like me are genuinely not people that I'm very attracted to. And I'm not saying that I'm not. God damn, these people are, I swear, they get dumber and dumber. The person has his hazard lights on, then he cuts over 2 lanes and cuts in front of me. But not particularly I'm attracted to. Even if I'm kind of attracted to someone, I'm willing to get to know them. But if I'm not attracted to somebody at all, then I'm not even willing to get to know them, because that's just a waste of time for me, to be honest with you. And it's not all about looks, but looks are important, because you have to be attracted to somebody. It's just plain and simple. So I just, like, as somebody who I am, that gets accepted by 1% of the people that he likes, that's crazy. And now you might say, well, maybe you should just lower your standards. No, I shouldn't, because I have a gorgeous, beautiful daughter. I have a great, wonderful life. You know, I offer so much. I bring so much to the table. Why should I be the one that settles for, you know, somebody I'm not attracted to, or somebody that does things that, you know, I don't particularly like? So I don't think that I should settle, to be honest with you. But some people may think that. So with other dating apps like Badoo, I don't really use. Stir is a dating app for parents, and I don't think I've met anybody on there. And I'm gonna be honest with you, for a dating app with parents, people are very freaking picky. I would say that's almost the same with the 1 to 100. And you would think the opposite. Like, these are also people with children. So why would they? It's funny though, because you would see women on here that are pregnant. You would see women that would say, oh, I'm not interested in anybody with any kids under 2, et cetera, et cetera. So these birds, man, careful. So some very, very picky people for having kids already, and some of them have 4 kids. So let me know, what apps have you guys used, and what has been your experience with it, because I'm very off put. I'm deciding to fully get rid of these apps on my 30th birthday, because number one, I have a 10-year plan that I'm working on, and these apps are not in it. Unfortunately, I was talking to somebody from another country, but that didn't work out. So I'm back to square one, and I'm feeling at a point that I feel desperate, but I'm not desperate. So just trying to keep my head up and think positive. I mean, it's crazy because I don't go out, and the only time I go out is to the gym. And if I find a woman, I don't talk to women at the gym anymore, because I got banned from my last gym. And it wasn't because I was bothering women. It was because apparently I was going up to people and helping them and offering my training services. But I don't want to go up to women and be like, hey, you know, I find you beautiful. I'd love to take you out to breakfast. Because what if this time they're like, this guy's harassing me? Like, I don't want to be that person. And you might say, Jake, you're so handsome. Why would they think that? The world that we live in, they think that you can't compliment a woman without her feeling like you're harassing her. And it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions regards to dating apps, let me know. If you want me to make a video on specific dating apps or a specific question, also let me know. But I hope everybody takes care, guys. God bless.